Hi everyone, this is Brooke again, the creator of The Italian Cypress. This is my website, The Italian Cypress. You can access it at theitaliancypress.wordpress.com. Here you will see, of course, many cypress because it's my favorite tree. And also just reminds me of Italy. It's one of the first things I think of when I bring myself back. Here's the welcome page. You can see some of my own pictures as well as outsourced pictures of Italy. This is a very famous cave restaurant. Here are some of the other blogs I follow. And basically on this website you can find a bunch of information and a unique insight about what it's like to travel to Italy, live in Italy, speak Italian, eat Italian, the whole 9 yards. But what I will be talking about in particular today is my favorite town. I am a bit biased because I grew up there, but I will be talking about the 5 top things that I think tourists should definitely do when they visit Florence, Italy, otherwise known as Firenze, Italia. And okay, let's get started. So the first thing that I think every tourist should do, whether they're in Florence for a week, 2 weeks, or 3 days, it would actually be perfect for 3 days because you can buy what's called the Firenze card. This card is 72 euro or $72. It's activated as soon as you choose to activate it to the first museum that you step foot on. It's active for 72 hours. You can access 72 museums throughout the city. And of course, like I said, it is 72 euros. So let's take a look at what you can do. So this is just explaining how the card works, some of the rules to follow. For the sake of time, I'll just let you read it yourself. You can find it you can just type into Google or whatever search engine you prefer, firenzecard.it. The museums that you can visit are scattered all across Florence, and Florence is a relatively small town. You could probably walk across the city of Florence in a matter of 30 minutes, and you'll also probably, if you're a local, you'll probably walk into at least 3 to 5 people you know. That's just the nature of the town, and what makes it so special is how familiar everyone is with each other, how intimate the relationships are, etc. So these are you can click on any of these links or any of these red dots around the city, and it will give you links to that specific museum and just give you the address, how to get there, etc. What I find so amazing about this card is that you can do so much. Like, there are so many museums that even I have never been to, that I've never honestly even heard of, that you can access. And I mean, granted, if you try and go to all of them in 3 days, you will be very exhausted, I think. But the beautiful thing is that you have so many options, and you can kind of tailor your experience of Florence to what you really would like to get from the city. You can climb the Duomo, you can see the Michelangelo in the Accademia, you can visit all the churches, all the museums. It's really, really beneficial. And another plus that you get from it is that you will also get 3 days of the city's Wi-Fi, which is, all across the city center, which is very important, especially if you don't want to go through the hassle of setting up um, a international phone plan. Okay, so the second thing that I would highly suggest, because this was honestly one of the most exhilarating experiences for me when I was in Italy, is to go on a Florence Vespa tour. Now, there's a video they have here which shows, different views going down these tiny, skinny little roads, the cute little Vespas that you'd be riding. It's a really nice experience to do with, a few friends or a significant other. You get such great views, not just of Florence itself, but also of the surrounding landscape, which I think is also extremely beautiful. And hopefully you will fall in love with the cypresses that I adore so much, and you'll understand why I chose to make that a theme of my personal blog. So yeah, check this out. There's also, this is Viator, a TripAdvisor company, which I was about to say, you can also access all of these information from TripAdvisor as well. So let's go on to tip number 3. Okay, so you can't go to Florence and not try some of the local cuisine. I remember when one of my family members was visiting me from America, they only ate caprese salad the whole time, or maybe they ventured and had like a garlic and oil pasta or something, but please, I'm begging you, step out of your comfort zone, try the bufala mozzarella, try the truffle oil, and try, please, fratellini, I due fratellini, which means the two brothers. So this is, of course, a very local and authentic cuisine. I just wanted to bring you directly to the virtual tour because I think it really gives a huge great insight. So basically, you see like this is their sandwich shop. What they sell is purely just sandwiches. You can have glasses of wine. You can see all the wine back there. You can see obviously all of their awards that they have. And so this is where you order, where you pay. And then here's the menu, and boom, you're right out at the street. So it's this really super tiny sandwich shop, and all of the sandwiches, by the way, are €4, and they are so filling and so delicious. Oh, here's a sign that says they don't sell alcohol to the minors, but just between me and you can drink probably when you're 14 or 16 years old there. They don't, I mean, I'm not saying fratellini specifically, but just in general, that's like not really a super or as enforced rule as it is in America. But yeah, I really love this place, and I really, really hope that you guys look at that. This art has probably been on this ceiling for centuries. So I really hope you guys try this place out. They're open from 10 to 7 all year. They're very accommodating, so nice. Here is their address and their phone number, and I know I have not steered you wrong here. Okay, tip number 4. So you go to all your museums during the day. You maybe go on a Vespa tour around the Tuscan countryside. You get your sandwich from Fratellini for dinner, or maybe not dinner, probably lunch. And your day is winding down, so you decide to go to your local grocery store, pick up a bottle of wine, which is, you can get such good bottles of wine for like less than 10 euros, by the way. Um, you get your bottle of wine, your corkscrew, and you hike it up because it is extremely worth it. No excuses. You hike it up to the Piazzale Michelangelo, or you can also take a bus. That's fine too. Um, and you sit down on these steps. You hear a street performer singing world famous songs, playing the guitar, and you look out over the Florentine skyline and the mountains, and you pop that bottle of wine, you drink it all, and you just watch the sunset and love life. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. This is one of the things that I absolutely have to do whenever someone visits me, because I really don't think that people understand how beautiful the sunset can be, especially over the Florentine skyline. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. Okay, final tip. Tip number 5. So most of these things can be done. They're very not non-age restrictive. But for our more lively folk, and I'm not saying that this is age restrictive either, but for our more lively folk, take yourself to one of my favorite, most memorable clubs in Florence. Is called Space, and here's just a few pictures of that. So this is just one. This is the main floor that people go to dance, but as you can see, there's a balcony, there's a VIP section. This is where the DJs are. There are also several other floors with different genres of music that play. And sometimes, they do special events with all these dancers and everything. Usually the entrance is between 10 to 20 euros. If they're doing a special event, it's usually 10 euros and a free drink once you enter. So this is great. I don't want to expose myself, but you can stay in this club until literally 5 in the morning, and I'm pretty sure that's extremely rare, at least for American standards. You just have a great time. Everyone, there's no creepiness, there's no bad vibes. Everyone is just enjoying themselves and having a good time. And if you want to go all out one night, get dressed up, try not to break an ankle on the cobblestone roads, definitely take the risk, go out, enjoy yourself, and fare la movida, as they say, stay out all night on the streets. So yeah, once again, my name is Brooke. I am the creator of The Italian Cypress, where you can find all information, all Italian, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you.